Welcome back to Navigating the Periphery. My name is Deborah, and this is my son, Philip.
Hello.
We hope everyone is having a really good day today. If you're into what we're doing on this channel, please do all that YouTube stuff if you haven't already. If you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. Honestly, this is so important to us as content creators because the more likes we get, the more widely YouTube will distribute this on its platform. And we want to get our message out there and try to reach as many people as we can. Navigating the Periphery, we're trying to reach and stop the stigma of mental health one show at a time. If you know anyone who could benefit from watching our channel, please share and spread the word. Remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all the time. You are not alone. We're here. So Philip, how are you doing today?
I'm good and excited to talk about today's episode because it upsets me how mental health is portrayed on social media, the movies, and in the media in general.
Okay. So as Philip stated, in today's episode, we're going to navigate the periphery of how mental health is represented in the media and the effect it has on people's perception of mental illness and mental health disorders and diagnoses. We touched on this topic in our last video regarding stigma.
And if you haven't seen it, please check it out below.
The portrayal of mental health in the media has often been criticized for several reasons, and for many years. While there has been some progress in recent years, with more nuanced and accurate representations emerging, many issues unfortunately still persist. Here are some key points regarding the problematic ways in which mental illness and mental health is often depicted on social media, in the media, on TV, and in the movies.
I personally feel that there is a lot of stereotyping of mental health in the news, movies, and TV. Media representation frequently relies on these labels or stereotypes portraying individuals with mental health issues as dangerous, violent, unpredictable, or incapable of leading normal lives. This not only stigmatizes mental illness, but also spreads misinformation about the nature of these conditions. Mental health stories in the news, movies, or TV shows are often sensationalized to attract viewers or readers. This can lead to a distorted view of mental illness, emphasizing extreme cases or rare outcomes rather than the reality that many people with mental health issues lead productive, fulfilling lives.
Very true. Due to the introduction of proper medication regimens, Philip has been able to attend college and try to live as normal a life as anyone else, and has chosen to try to help others like himself. On the flip side, there is also some oversimplification of mental health issues. Media portrayals often oversimplify mental health issues, suggesting that recovery is very quick or straightforward. This can set very unrealistic expectations for people living with mental health conditions and their families, overlooking the complexities and often the long-term nature of managing those conditions.
As I stated in one of our previous episodes, I will always have schizoaffective disorder and will probably always need to be on medication to achieve a normal and balanced life and to keep my symptoms at bay. And I'm okay with that because I know what the alternative is, and it's very scary. The problem with the negative implications, social media, TV, and movies is that negative portrayals contribute to stigma and discrimination, making individuals less likely to seek help for fear of being judged or marginalized. This can exacerbate isolation and prevent people from accessing necessary support and treatment. Sadly, we see this happening in the news all too often with men and women in law enforcement and the military, where there is a stigma attached to seeking mental help.
Both military and law enforcement cultures highly value strength, resilience, and toughness. Admitting to struggling with mental health issues can be seen as a sign of weakness. There is a pervasive stigma around mental health that deters individuals from seeking help for fear of judgment, not only from their peers, but also from their superiors.
Many in these professions fear that seeking mental health assistance could negatively impact their careers. They worry about being deemed unfit for duty, facing demotion, or losing security clearances. This fear can be especially acute in environments where mental fitness is directly tied to job responsibilities and advancement opportunities.
Personal pride, fear of vulnerability, and a desire to handle problems independently can also deter individuals from seeking help. There may be a personal reluctance to acknowledge mental health struggles, partly influenced by the broader societal stigma surrounding mental illness and mental health. I mean, let's face it, no one likes to be judged, right?
Right.
Also, in the media, treatment for mental health and mental illness conditions is frequently misrepresented or inaccurately portrayed. For instance, therapy sessions are sometimes shown as quick fixes, and psychiatric hospitals are depicted as frightening places where bad things happen, which can discourage people from actually seeking help, especially those who desperately need it. This sensationalized or stigmatizing portrayal can spread misinformation, reinforce myths, and contribute to a lack of understanding about mental illness and mental health in general. But in some instances in the media, the perception is starting to shift.
It is important to acknowledge the positive shifts occurring in media representation of mental health. In recent years, numerous celebrities and public figures have opened up about their mental health struggles, playing a significant role in challenging stigma and changing the conversation around mental health. Their openness helps to normalize mental health issues, showing that they can affect anyone regardless of status, wealth, or success.
And we actually covered that in our last video regarding stigma. We actually brought up Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps and pop star Demi Lovato. By sharing their stories, they help to dismantle the shame and silence that often surrounds mental health, encouraging others to seek help and support. Their advocacy also highlights the need for systemic change in how society perceives and treats mental health. Some media productions have been praised for raising awareness about mental health issues, offering more accurate depictions, and starting conversations about mental health that can reduce stigma. Part of this shift is also the content in media being put out. There are films, TV shows, and books that provide nuanced, respectful, and realistic portrayals of individuals living with mental health conditions, highlighting their struggles, their resilience, and the complexity of their experiences, and focusing on how positive the turnout can actually be.
Documentaries and news features can play a significant role in educating the public about mental health, including the challenges faced by those with mental health issues, the importance of support and understanding, and the realities of treatment and recovery.
Improving the portrayal of mental health in media requires a concerted effort from creators, mental health professionals, and audiences. By demanding and supporting more accurate and respectful representations, challenging stereotypes, and sharing real stories of mental health, society can help shift the narrative towards a more understanding and supportive view of mental illness and mental health. Social media deserves a special mention here, as it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offers platforms for support, advocacy, and community building, allowing people to share experiences and resources related to mental health.
I started this channel to help others feel less alone in their diagnosis. That there can be a positive outcome and you can succeed in your life with a mental health disorder. This is my perspective into living life with schizoaffective disorder, celebrating small wins, whether it's getting through a tough day or achieving a personal goal, has been crucial in maintaining a positive outlook. And one very transformative aspect of my journey has been starting a channel to share my experiences. Opening up about my mental health struggles on this platform has been a cathartic and empowering experience.
The support and understanding from the community, including your encouragement, have played a crucial role in Philip's mental health improving.
Knowing that I'm not alone in this journey and that my story resonates with others has been incredibly inspiring and uplifting.
The channel has become a space for connection where we can openly discuss mental health, share coping strategies together, and break down the walls of stigma. It's heartening to see how this virtual community has provided a sense of belonging and understanding that goes beyond the limitations often imposed by mental health conditions. It's a reminder that despite the challenges, there is strength in vulnerability and power in community.
On the other hand, social media has become an integral part of daily life for billions of people worldwide, offering numerous benefits such as connectivity, information sharing, and entertainment. However, its impact on mental well-being is complex and can be negative due to several factors such as comparison, cyberbullying, and the spread of misinformation. Understanding these challenges is crucial for navigating social media in a healthy way.
The tendency to compare oneself with others is a natural human inclination, but social media amplifies this through constant presentation of curated highlight reels of other people's lives. Users often compare their own lives, appearances, and achievements against an unrealistic standard, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression.
Promoting awareness about the curated nature of social media's content can help, encouraging users to engage with social media mindfully and to take regular breaks can mitigate the impact of negative comparisons. Encouraging social media platforms to design features that discourage endless scrolling and comparison, such as removing like counts or offering ways to limit time spent on the platform, and supporting the development of algorithms that prioritize content promoting well-being, positive body image, and realistic life portrayals.
By putting these tactics into practice, people and communities can strive toward a more positive relationship with social media. One that acknowledges its advantages while also being aware of and minimizing its risks. Like Philip and I stated in our very first episode, that the stigma associated with mental health and mental illness must be eliminated in order to promote a society that is more supportive and understanding. Remember that erasing this stigma requires a collective effort. Small actions, meaningful dialogues, proper media representation, and advocacy initiatives help build a society that is more accepting and tolerant of those who struggle with mental illness and mental health issues. So, Philip, do you think society is on its way to correcting how mental health is portrayed in the media?
Yes, but there's much more to be done. Although there has been progress in changing how mental health is portrayed in the media, continuous efforts are still required. This entails promoting ethical reporting, endorsing media productions that present complex representations of mental health, and enlightening the audience and content creators about mental health concerns. Furthermore, creating a welcoming atmosphere for criticism and suggestions helps guarantee that media representations of mental health gradually become less stigmatized and more truthful. Whew, that was a lot.
I agree, that was a lot. We would like to know how you guys feel about this topic. How do you feel mental health is portrayed in the media, whether it's TV or movies or on social media? Let's get this conversation going. Please leave your comments and thoughts below. And thank you for watching Navigating the Periphery, where we're trying to stop the stigma of mental illness and mental health diagnosis one show at a time. We will see you next time. Please take care and be well.
And remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all the time. You're not alone.
Please take care. Have a great day or evening. And we'll see you in our next episode coming really soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.